Okay, the really funny part about my job is that the job I always take in our... Oh. I was just going to say that the really funny part about my job is that I do the same job in real life that my characters do in the game. Which is ordering and replacing parts.
That's funny.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Anyway.
Well, I mean, he's doing.
When last we left our piratical adventurers.
Hi, piratical adventurers.
That's not what he said.
That's
he
not.
didn't say that.
Yes.
Say hi, intrepid evildoers.
Hi,
intrepid evildoers.
Yeah. Okay, so when last we left off, where were you all?
We were in.
We were in the tavern heading to the Church of St. Teach.
Yes,
we were on the tavern. That's correct.
We were on the Drake.
What did you guys actually want from this Church of St. Teach? Just remind me really quick, because I asked earlier, and only one of you responded.
I couldn't remember.
We wanted to know. She had told us something about somebody named Dagon.
So you're looking for somebody named Dagon?
I can't remember specifically, like, what it was about it, but we were questioning something about St. Teach.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember, because I said dig on my balls, and Ben got really mad.
Fucking idiot.
Alright, that looks like you're done now.
Oh, jeez.
Wasn't Dagon the one that, like, fought Teach at some point?
What?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, like, wasn't Dagon, like, the one that fought Teach? Like, some big monster thing?
Yes. Dagon was Teach's enemy. And, Telma basically told you that, St. Teach had, like, made a bet with this guy, with this creature, basically, that, like, had power over the oceans. And won that bet. It had something to do with, like, sailing all the oceans and stuff, and, like, there was a lot involved in this bet. It was, like, do this impossible sailing, like, voyage. It was, like, around the world in 80 days kind of shit, but way more dangerous. And, he succeeded, and took control of the oceans away from Dagon and put that magic into the Codex Piratica. Pirate Codex.
So Dagon was what, like a primordial sea god? So it's like Poseidon seizing power from Oceanus.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. At least
Like,
that feels like the vibe. Sorry, go ahead, Greg.
Or is it more like Ursula the Sea Witch?
I was thinking it kind of sounded like Sinbad versus Eris.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I was really tempted to say that Oceanus is just Ursula as like a drag king. But the really funny thing is I can't decide whether it's funnier that Ursula is Oceanus as a drag queen or the reverse.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Well, I can find a cough medicine.
And there's a fist fight going on at Ben's house. What's going on, man?
Oh, it wasn't. No, she just put down a box on the table.
Oh.
Just looking for cough medicine for Elijah.
Oh, poor kiddo.
Elijah's gonna be sipping that bean.
He's just had a cough for like 6 months or something. I think it's the cats.
Yeah,
he has had a cough since I've known him.
He's 6 years old. Every 6-year-old coughs like.
He has had a cough for 6 years.
Every 6-year-old coughs uncontrollably all the time.
He came out the womb coughing.
He's like a Victorian peasant boy.
Tell Ryan that they should have made his lungs work better.
Yeah, that's a manufacturing issue.
Yeah, we gotta stamp that shit and send it back.
Yeah, look out for a recall, I guess.
Not in Florida? Are you crazy?
That was funny.
But
based on the state of the economy, he is probably a lot closer to a Victorian peasant boy than we would like.
That is true. Oh, no.
All right. So
And I will Venmo you $10 right now if you get Elijah to record himself saying, "Please, sir, may I have some more?"
I will do that in a little after the game.
And I will send you the money when I have it. 'Cause I haven't gotten paid yet.
Send me
I'm
money.
Still broke.
Send me money. I don't have Twitch affiliate yet because we have. Let me check notes. 0 viewers.
Well, it's also you need to stream like a certain number of days and like a certain number of hours each time.
Oh, are you saying that streaming like 4 hours once every 2 weeks isn't enough to get money from Twitch?
Yeah.
No,
Are you kidding me?
Oh, boo.
Not kidding.
Post feet pics.
Yo, I got a fucking chat in the chat room of somebody trying to fucking sell me something. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers. Thank you. I don't need promotion.
Well, I mean, you
I'm
want
good.
people to see your content.
I posted it on Facebook. If people want to see it, they can see it. I just stream it because it's funny. And mostly for my own
Yeah, you'd get more
use.
viewers
I
if you did it
should.
on TikTok.
What, TikTok Live, you mean?
No, just post on
Oh,
TikTok
post. I should
that you're
should
gonna
promote
be
this on TikTok
streaming,
before, yeah.
Like every other Tuesday at X time.
That's a good
I mean,
point.
Ben, you know that I'm just drowning in followers. Why have you not asked?
You should absolutely
How many
like
followers
make a
do you
video.
have on TikTok?
Maybe all the people
He's
who
got over
simp
1,000.
for Dylan on his TikTok will follow you.
Oh, he was sim for Dylan on his yes.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna start a
hilarious.
TikTok. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
Of all of the gripes that I have with 5e and my suggestions on fixing them.
You're just gonna make a new game at that point, Daniel.
No, like the things. So
Man,
That's
I
why we're
love
here
it.
playing 4th edition.
no, the one that
I love the
thinking about today
TTRPG
is
of
that, like,
Theseus.
Yes.
Advantage should work on a sliding scale, the way that fate points work, where you go back and forth to figure out whether you get advantage or not. Because it kind of is shitty that it's like, oh, I have disadvantage from this one thing. None of the abilities that give me advantage at all work anymore.
Oh yeah, it's so dumb. It should be whichever one you have more of that you get.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm
it
saying.
should be. You can absolutely stack them as a party.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So, like, as a barbarian with reckless attack, but I'm poisoned, but we're flanking,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
like that all adds up to advantage.
Yeah. So when last we left our heroes, heroes in air quotes, you guys were on the Drake.
Hey,
All right.
Oh, I got one. Radical protagonist.
You guys were aboard the Drake. You had just finished talking to Telma about translating the text you found in Jaskar. And it said some spooky shit, if I remember right.
I think so.
Yeah.
Would you mind recapping by telling us what everything happened?
Sure.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. I guess this is why anime does that, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I always gripe about it because I binge watch anime, but you know what? It makes sense now.
Yeah, because it came out weekly, and you gotta know what happened.
Things you learn in adulthood.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, what happened last time was... you guys saw Telma at her tavern. She read the thing for you. And it's... Do you want me to read you the whole text again? Or do you want me to...
Please.
Or I could just post it in the chat window.
Well, maybe read it for the sake of our many viewers.
Of course. I'll do both. So the text said, "You cannot escape it. The fathomless depths will consume all. You cannot stop what hungers below. You will join the thousands of sunken souls. You belong to him. The king of 10,000 fathoms. Your false god will fall. Beyond the horizon where horrors lie. You cannot escape it. The power of his treasure was stolen, but it shall be reclaimed by his faithful. The fathomless extract their lord's will. We will search to the ends of the earth. We will return our lord's missing prize. And with it, he will purge the world to the depths. You cannot escape it." And that is what you found written in deep speech on the back of the wall.
On a mountain in the middle of the desert.
That is correct.
Just the power of the Fathomless. They will exact their Lord's will. Meanwhile, the Fathomless currently sitting at a party getting friggin' zooted with his robot friend.
You're not the Fathomless. Don't be ridiculous. You're just some schmuck. And that's not even the right character.
Also, guys, we're perfectly safe. I just looked up how deep the ocean is. The deepest part of the Pacific Ocean, of the Marianas Trench, was recorded at 5,960 fathoms. So this guy's king of, like, underground. So as long as we don't go that deep, we're chill.
You don't know how deep my oceans go.
Based off of something that Luke mentioned last time,
yes,
about how it's the king of 10,000 fathoms, but it also mentions fathomless. I think it seems more like fathomless is the name of the minions. So they're missing their deity. It's 10,000 fathoms. So they are currently fathomless.
It definitely sounded to me like there's two distinct people.
God damn it.
Luke.
What?
I need you to use your Photoshop powers to do that Megamind meme, but no fathoms?
Say no more.
No. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah. Are we going to the church?
Yeah. That's the plan currently.
Okay. What do you actually want to ask him so that I am ready for that?
That's a good question.
Because, like, you guys still aren't super sure what you even want to ask the dude.
You know, when we end the session, we should probably write down our plans of what we want to do next time so we remember in 2 weeks.
You should. You should put it in the Discord chat so that I know.
Under notes, the channel created special for us.
Yes, I did. Right, the notes channel, the channel for notes, the channel specifically designed so that you can put your notes in the channel.
Thank you, Luke.
The notes channel. No fathoms.
That channel?
That channel.
So I want to go to the aviary while they're trying to figure out what they're doing with the church.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. So you're gonna head over to the aviary.
Are you still drunk?
Who?
So you're going to stumble into the aviary.
Yeah, like, he got drunk off of, like, the strongest stuff in the bar.
He did, yeah.
That's right. I got tipsy off of eating a cork, but I'm not drunk. Who else is drunk?
Asim got pretty messed up.
Strongest,
Asim got pretty messed up.
So I scream in the bar, "I'm off to the AV!" And I smash into a table.
All right. One of us needs to accompany him. Here's the thing. I trust, I need Gelf and Lan as the smart people to decipher what the religious man's gonna say to us. Because I don't expect I'm gonna understand much of this, the nuance of his words. Amandi.
Yeah?
Don't eat any birds, please. Go with the team. Make sure he doesn't eat any birds.
Okay, 2 things. I would only eat them if they were a worthy opponent. And second,
Have you ever fought a goose?
no.
I could think of one bird that's a pretty worthy opponent.
An ostrich?
No, albatross.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, second, I just want you to remember the way that this plane of existence governs directions makes no sense to me, so you'll have to find us later and we might not be where we say we were going.
I have my temples where my temples would be if my eyes were where they were supposed to be. Or like the bridge of my nose, not my temple. Just kind of like pinched in my crab claw.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
But it like it still looks weird because my eyes are like way above my head on stalks.
Mhm.
Oh, I actually did have some ideas for your character art that I found.
I stand back up on my feet.
For you, yeah. For Gilator. Wait, let's see. So we got this guy. I'm gonna put him in the Discord.
On quarterdeck?
Yeah. So we got this little guy.
Love him.
Although he is a chef, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
He could take a chef role this shit.
We got this guy doesn't. I don't know 100% about this one.
I don't like where this is going.
I love that.
That was pretty cool. This is the best one, though.
The one that Lan just posted, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? No, this is the best one.
Yeah, I'm not a lobster. I'm a crab. There's a different character.
That's a good one.
That one's
I like that
pretty
it's
sick,
called.
right?
I like that it's called Crab Jones.
Crab Jones!
Yeah, it's basically like they took the Davy Jones, but they made him a crab instead of a squid person.
Yeah,
But made
dude.
him.
Okay, which one's your favorite, Daniel?
Hang on.
I think the first one, personally.
Here's the thing. The first one has my favorite vibe.
Yeah.
For this character, probably the third one.
The third one's pretty sick.
Because it looks more crab-like. Like, the other one is too human-looking. The middle
I get
one,
you.
Yeah.
What, the one with the human torso?
Yeah. No, the second one.
Yeah, the one with the human torso.
Sure.
The one with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
My problem with that is it looks like he's wearing crab armor, not becoming a crab.
Except he's got crab legs.
And crab
No, but you know
eyes.
what I mean? No, but you know what I mean. Like, look at him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
That's so silly. Yeah, so Amandi is gonna go with Asim to the aviary, is that right?
Yep.
yes.
He's going to have to navigate us since he's good at that. Hopefully it supersedes him being drunk. And I'm just going to make sure he doesn't kill himself falling off of something high up.
This I don't have full body, but this is more what I pictured my face to look like. I'm absolutely more crab than man at this point.
Oh, wow, alright.
The curse has
Where the-
affected me.
How the fuck did you even find that?
I looked up Crabman Pirate.
Crabman, Pirate Man.
It's my favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Crabman Pirate.
Oh my god.
He's a Crabman Pirate.
So
Yes.
So how do you want me to play getting to the aviary, or do we just get there?
You head up there. You have to like climb up the rigging of the ship.
Do I have to roll athletics to see if I fall?
That's a good question. I mean, you're not going that fast. You're not like chasing anything, so you're probably fine to get up there.
Okay, good.
And I'm there to make sure you don't fall.
I like Del's picture the best for him.
That's pretty good.
Oh, hey, it's Lan.
Is that One Piece?
It's apparently... it's apparently his name is Denny the Pirate, and he is he lives on an island full of goats.
God, One Piece is so weird.
It's called the Goat Island arc.
Of course it is.
Okay.
Also, I found a really... I looked up Goatman Pirate, and this is what I found. I don't know if I like it.
Oh God.
It's
I love it.
It does not capture the exact vibe of Lan that I like.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Oh, no, not
Lan is
Lan.
much more.
Love it.
Just me.
My God.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys get to the aviary on the top of the Drake. You're probably 200 feet in the air.
cool. I look over the edge.
Yeah, it's real far down. You see seagulls and other water birds are circling high up here. The crow's nest is about the size of a small building.
Jesus.
Nice.
Like it's a small like this, maybe like 30 feet in diameter, and like full ceiling height. And you walk in. There's a little like railing on the outside. Where you can walk inside, and you see a ton of just lining all the walls or windows with birds' nests and boxes and bird feeders all over the place. And you see this guy taking care of them all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh
I
my.
want him.
You want him?
Does he have a hook hand that's just
Yes, he has a hook hand that's 3 claws.
It's fucking talons. I love that.
Holy shit.
I want him to deliver my messages.
Why? Because he's a bird, you racist bitch?
That is super racist.
No, because he has a sword.
And other birds can't carry swords. So he turns to you, and he goes, come in. What can I do for you? You got a message need to be sent off?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, hand it over.
Oh, wait. I needed to give you the message.
Yeah, you got to give me the message.
I'm still pretty drunk. Give me a sec.
Your first time to the aviary? I haven't seen you around before. Though I don't get out much.
No, we're kind of new here.
I see. Well, welcome.
Let's say drink is strong.
Well, when you drink dragon piss, that's to be expected, I think.
Down at the Horde, are we?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that'll knock you on your ass.
I'm still standing for the moment.
Better than I ever did.
Am I standing or am I sitting? I don't remember.
The room is spinning too much to be able to tell. After that high climb.
Give me a second. I'm going to write the message.
Okay.
I think.
So then we are going to go over to the other group. The other group is Gelflan and Gillator. You guys are going to the Church of St. Teach here on the Drake. It's pretty easy to find. It's one of the larger establishments on the upper decks of the ship. Jesus. Yeah, basically. It's one of the larger establishments on the upper deck of the ship. Let's see here. You walk in and you are greeted by an acolyte of the church. He's just a pirate. He's just dressed like a normal pirate. He greets you and asks you what you need. Not super friendly, but he's like, "Aye, what can I do for you?"
We be seeking one what with knowledge of the what with the teachings and histories of the briny buccaneer himself.
Aye, well, we got that aplenty around here.
Aye. It's like, yeah, sure you do, lad. But I not be just searching for any, and I say we not be searching for just any, what is the thing the thing says? I'm trying to speak piratey.
Pirates.
Run-of-the-mill.
Any run-of-the-mill, I say tongue flapper. I say we need
God-botherer.
Any run-of-the-mill God-botherer,
My
right?
new favorite word for priest.
Yeah.
Where is that?
God-botherer. It's a very derogatory term, meaning priest or
true believer.
Yes.
Cool.
I've seen it in several fantasy stories of people
Nice.
deriding a holy man.
Great. But I say it says we be looking for someone what really be. It's like we be looking for someone what really be worth the salt he be praying to, or she, or they even.
Nice save, Lan.
Aye, well, most of the higher ranking clergy are out. Anyone worth their salt, so you say, are the navigators, and they don't tend to stick around for long.
Yeah. Also, a lot of them got exploded in Vesmara, so...
Aye, that's true. We lost a lot of good men in Vesmara.
Yes, we did. Kind of like...
Hang on, come in.
Bowing my hat a little bit over my head in shame.
Hang on, guys.
Okay.
Have fun, be safe.
He says, if you've been wanting a meeting with the High Helmsman of St. Teach here on the Drake, I'm afraid he's indisposed.
Where is
Any
he?
way to get him to be disposed?
He gives you a weird look, like, excuse me? Like a cocked eyebrow?
If he's currently indisposed, I want him to be the opposite of that, which would be disposed. This is why I have Lan and...
You'd be wanting to dispose of the High Helmsman.
No. I lean over to the captain and I go, hey, Captain. He's like, why don't you leave the... I say, his grasp of the vocabularistics and whatnot may not be up to snuff. Allow me to
become crab.
Allow me to translate, eh?
And I look over him and I say, now, what Lan says, right, is, well, me and my friend have a little bit of knowledge regarding, like, healing, or at the very least how to make someone feel better. If you mean he's indisposed in the sense that he's sick, we're happy to take a look for you. If it's just a matter of his own business, then we're more than happy to wait. What that comes out as in pirate speak is, well, I'm not sure. It's like, he plans to spend all day sun bright up in the sky as it's like laying about on the deck like some scurvy deckhand. But if it's a slap on the ass and a shot of whiskey and a shot of rum that he needs, we're more than happy to provide. Or else...
The High Helmsman of the Drake has been... Well, he's not been pleasant company for some time.
Great. I laugh and I look between all of us and I go, and we be the... Fuck, I can't say queen.
No?
Because there is no queen in this world.
There's queens.
There are? I thought it was all baronies.
That's just Andorran.
Okay, I'm from Andorran.
Yeah, but there are other countries with queens.
And I be the Empress of Higara, do I? I'm gonna go, my crustaceous
what's the word for someone who has their skeleton on the outside?
Exoskeleton?
I say, my exoskeletal friend here, didn't you know, be a Baroness of Daldane, and I slap and I say, and our ship's courtly wizard, wouldn't you know it? He just got elected king of Ragnvald.
You would like the Ragnvald be elect their king?
It's a very weird system up there. Don't even try to go into that.
Like, I've been there once. Hence the ice hag conversation we had before.
Mm-hmm.
But I do tend to stay away from government affairs.
Mm-hmm. I go, and I tell him, look,
Here's what I'm proposing. You tell us where to go and let us get a look at him. Your best case scenario, and I say, best case scenario, we managed to put a little pep back in his step, and we get what we want, and he gets a more cheery disposition. And I say the worst case scenario for us, he gets to blow off a little steam, tanning our hides a new one, and hopefully it's less aimed at you later.
He says, with all that gum flapping of yours, you best be making yourself scarce, or we'll have to call the crew of the Siren to come and sort you right out.
Damn. Can I try and roll diplomacy for something? Or
no, you called him a liar and insulted him.
I didn't call him a liar. I didn't call him a liar at all.
You were very sarcastic to him.
I wasn't trying to be. I was trying to be a cheery pirate Irishman guy. I'm just bad at that. I was basically trying to say, you said, well, he's not very pleasant company. And I said, okay, well, we're not Yeah, I was being sarcastic, but I was trying to say, like, yeah, we're all weird as fuck and unpleasant too. We're pirates. I was trying to say, like,
normally when you are claiming to be royalty, that's sarcastic code for I don't believe a single word you're saying.
Oh no, that was me trying to be. I can't remember what that was in response. Oh, it was when he was saying like, "Oh, he's not been very pleasant company." I was trying to be like, "Oh yeah," because we're obviously very pleasant looking. Like we're such dignified royal
that's not
people.
How that came off at all. You can try to roll me a diplomacy check.
I'll do it at disadvantage if you want.
Well, there is no disadvantage. I'm just gonna have the DC be really high.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That high?
That's decently high. Is around where I was looking for. He says. He basically grimaces at you and like he looks really annoyed, and he goes, what would he say to this?
I do have one more thing I can say to sweeten the pot.
Yeah.
Okay, if he still looks like really on the fence, then I kind of lean in like very close as if we're just like so that like nobody else can hear, and I kind of whisper to him, or do you know anyone else who might be able to answer some questions about Dagon and the Fathomless? I'm just going for a Hail Mary.
His like scowl disappears into like looking worried, and he's like he kind of like with his other hand grabs his like priest, like he has a seashell necklace with the eye with the sea dragon eye on it. There's the symbol of Saint Teach, and he kind of mutters something like you could tell it's like a little prayer of like protect me through these waters.
I nodded him, and I'm trying to put across an air of I am not just saying this willy-nilly. There is this is not just like idle study. There is a reason I am asking this.
Right. Yeah, no. He definitely gets that across. But he looks at you and he goes, the High Helmsman isn't in a position to be discussing such serious and heavy matters at the moment. It would weigh a lot on his soul.
Can I do an insight check to see what is going on with this guy? Like, is he sick or just depressed or what?
Go ahead and roll me an insight, yeah.
I want to know what's going on with this dude. Oh, the dice are out to play tonight.
He's definitely hiding some kind of thing about this guy. Is definitely not like... It's not just like that the High Helmsman doesn't want to be seen or something. It's definitely that he's probably not in a position to be able to...
It's giving the vibe of like he's been secretly dead for weeks.
Something, maybe not that severe, but definitely like... It's hard to tell with how cagey he's being, but like something's off.
Does he give me anything for the 25 to convince him of this?
Let me see.
I am also just like, if you have anybody else with sufficient know-how, like, or who is sufficient to talk about this, and I do specify, even if it just comes in the form of books, several of us can read. And I kind of puff out my chest a bit, like I'm pretty proud of the literate to illiterate ratio of our crew.
I can read. Books are just a little bit hard, considering the whole hand situation I got.
He says to you that, you said you mentioned Dagon, or which thing did you mention?
I said, unless you know anybody else who can tell us about Dagon, Teach, and the Fathomless.
Okay, so he looks at you and he goes in a very hushed tone, so that the other like acolytes around, the other, what are they called?
Deckhands, I'm guessing?
Yes, deckhands. And he basically says the subject of the Fathomless is a bit of a taboo here in the church, and we tend to steer clear of those waters, if you catch my meaning. They're this order's greatest foe, and they serve the one below. What does he call him? What the fuck is this name? What the fuck?
The royalty-free god Thakulu.
No, Dagon is the name of the being.
I got you.
I'm just trying to see what his title was. He has a moniker. I can't find it in the notes. What the fuck? I thought it was written in here.
Well, while he's doing that, I just tell him that
yeah,
they may be waters. Oh, that's cool. That's yeah. I say that.
What's he doing to that pole?
He's dancing on
it. Yeah, building non-Euclidean architecture takes a lot of fucking money, man. But yeah, I just say that I'm glad someone got that.
I got it.
Great. I just say that they may be waters we all wish to avoid, but at the moment, our crew may have found ourselves neck deep in them, without a boat.
If the waters you sail are truly that treacherous, it might be wise to seek counsel from outside the church.
Who outside of the Church of St. Teach would know more about this?
Well, we at the church know that the King of the Forgotten Depths and his ilk are our mortal enemy, but we do not dabble in their treacherous magics. So, I'm afraid there's not much information we can offer up to you on them. There are practitioners of sorts that can potentially give you more information on the King of 10,000 Fathoms. Maybe not ones in the church or in their cult, but perhaps someone neutral, a lone operator.
And where might we find one of these practitioners?
I couldn't tell you. We don't associate with their kind.
Can I roll insight if this guy's holding something back from me?
Yeah. We keep to the faith of the Blessed Buccaneer. No, he seems genuine. He doesn't know anybody like that because he stays in the church. He doesn't talk to anybody outside the church that does that. That's blasphemy.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I defer to my
Hey, I say, give us a moment, will ye?
Aye. If there's anything else you need, any blessings at all.
I think we'll be needing all we can get.
And I just kind of want to. I pull those two aside and I ask the captain how he wants to approach this.
Well,
I think we hit a dead end.
No, more like we got information about who would know it, and we were already going there.
Well, wait.
Our next stop is to go see the Sea Witch.
What?
If anyone is going to know anything about this stuff, it would be a Sea Witch.
I suppose. Do you really think that'd be the only option?
That's the most convenient option, seeing as it is on our way, and if she doesn't, she'll probably know someone who it does.
Yeah, that's the captain's orders. It's the captain's orders.
All right. We're gonna hop back to the aviary.
I have it mostly written.
Okay. You could just give me the gist of it if you want.
So, I hope the repairs are going good. Hope you have a crew. Follow that map. You'll meet someone in the tavern there. They'll get you to the Drake. From there, go see Telma, and whatever you do, don't drink dragon piss.
That's great.
Funny.
Resupply at the Drake, and await my word. If you find ways of making money along the route, do so. You know my rules.
Okay. So the guy takes the Elgus takes the note, and he goes, "You know what ship this is going to, mate?"
The Stormrunner.
Aye, the Stormrunner. All right. He ties it to a seagull's leg and throws it out the window, and it flaps away.
As you do.
These are the fastest seagulls on the seas. They'll get your note there safe and sound. Don't you worry.
And he knows where he's going. I'm not there.
Yeah, that's true. It's just Amandi and Asim right now.
So he's going to be able to find my boat?
Aye, these seagulls know all these waters. Every square mile.
I don't know any of the seagulls, so... Do you know any seagulls?
Not personally. Hey, so just curious, like, how often do you get, like, requests to just have a seagull go poop on a Navy ship?
Oh, these seagulls are trained well. They poop on... They exclusively poop on Navy ships.
Good.
Every ship they come across on the ocean, they poop on them.
Nice.
They dive bomb them. They steal their bread and biscuits, whatever crap those Navy guys, whatever they eat.
Probably like hardtack or whatever.
Worse than what we get.
Yep.
I feel sorry for the lot of them. Because it usually gets pooped on.
That's good. I think that made my day.
Definitely made mine.
So are y'all shipping out? Where you want your crew to meet you back here? Is that what you said?
I want them to come here, yes. Because this seems like a place where, if nothing else, they can find some work.
Aye, hard to get here to the Drake it is.
I know a guy.
Don't we all?
In fact, we're here. Post so.
Your guy's a lot more friendly than my guy.
He talks to birds all day.
Yeah. He's... he says to you, if you be gotten the makings of a fleet, you might want to be taking one of these birds with you on your ship. It's good luck to bring a seagull or a water bird on your ship.
I'll take one.
He...
I feel like we should Oh, wait. Yeah, you have your own ship. I was going to say we'd have to confer with our captain for our ship. But you do you.
Well, he's on your guys' ship right now.
Well, yeah, but, like, if he's getting a bird with the goal of eventually having one for his ship, that's fine. But, like, if he's getting one for our ship, I think we need our captain's approval first.
I'll be right back. What's the fastest way down from here?
A long drop and a sudden stop.
Oh my.
All right, then slow goings it is. I love this guy, by the way. I love it.
Absolutely.
I want him for my crew.
I sure do love Kooky Birdman.
The improv NPCs always are the best.
1,000%. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
You know, Dan Veragor, the drow fucking rogue, will never be as entertaining as Boblin the Goblin.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Smorkle.
Oh, what the fuck is his name? Protect My Bones.
Yeah, Avanash from Bloodkeep, exactly.
I've long said that if one of my pirates characters dies, I'm coming back as a bird.
Oh, 100%. That's awesome.
As an Aarakocra.
Marisha Ray played an Aarakocra in the Pirates of the Leviathan campaign. It was actually really cool. She was like she was a paladin.
Oh, nice. In, what do you call it? Calamity, Travis is currently playing an Aarakocra Inquisitor Rogue.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely, if Albatross dies, I'm coming back as a swashbuckler because literally none of us are swashbucklers.
I know, it's great. Anyway,
So we'll be right back. I have to consult the captain of the ship that I'm on.
why don't you send him a letter?
That's fair.
He sends me a seagull that says, "Can we keep it?"
He plucks a feather out of like his shoulder and hands it to you as like a quill.
Okay.
And he plucks it, goes squawk as it like hurts a little bit, but then he hands you the feather. He's like,
You look down, he is bricked up.
no, that's disgusting. Little corkscrew dick. No.
Wow.
Yeah. He goes, why don't you give him a test drive?
Okay.
It does seem the bathroom safer.
Captain Gillator, I'm buying a bird for your boat and for mine. Mine will stay here for my crew to retrieve upon arrival. The ship's bird will be coming with. Check yes or no.
When we receive this note, I instantly say, Captain, I understand the temptation. Believe me, I do. But I must warn against... I understand the temptation, Captain. Believe me, I do. But this avian peddler is having him on. Everyone knows you don't bring a bird on your ship. Seabirds only go far out to sea when they're ready to die. To bring a live bird aboard a ship is to tempt the god of death himself. It's necromancy is what it is, Captain.
I'm sorry?
We're tipping everything at 56, and I get paid tomorrow.
You have 63 in your account. You're welcome.
Okay. So go ahead. What do you say to him?
I mean,
Did you hear what I said, Daniel?
yeah, I mean, if the bird dies on the ship, it's bad luck. When we see that it's getting old and ready to shuffle off its tiny avian mortal coil.
It's not about whether tis not about whether the bird lives or dies. It's about if we live or die. It's about spitting in the face of the god or goddess of death himself.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Great. I wait.
That's
Great.
that's like my whole goal.
It's all the
Great.
gods.
I wave it off and I say that do as you will, but I'll have no part of this bird. The god of I mentioned the god of I say that the spirits of death and the Fae have a bit of a cantankerous relationship, you might say.
I mean, I've dealt with Fae. I came out on top. I'll be fine.
I meant that with me, for example, when I die, my corpse will explode and turn into a tree.
Okay.
As is my right.
God help whoever's standing next to you.
When I die, it will be defending my crew, and Amandi will have a nice crab dinner.
Oh my god.
So does that mean you send the bird back saying I can keep it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
there's a PS from Land that's like it's Gillator being just like, yeah, I don't see why not. Go ahead and keep it. It might be useful. And then underneath Land just saying like, just keep an eye on it and make sure we have some holy water on hand.
So you get the bird back. It flies back like 5 minutes later.
I see the note and like he's telling us to have holy water. They're the one that went to the church.
Yeah. So Elgus offers you for 300 gold. You guys can get like basic like seagulls or like what are the other kind of water birds?
What is the fastest, most brilliant bird you have here?
Well, for 1,000 gold, you can get the where is it?
I have good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Do we need a pair of them?
A wandering albatross is the most prestigious bird they have. It can carry the most, it can fly the longest, it can get anywhere in the world you need it to go, including over land.
And if it dies, it's the worst luck.
Well, yes, but they're very survivable.
That's nice.
So do I need a pair of them, or do I just need one?
Slaps roof of bird.
I mean, I'll sell you a pair.
Yeah, I don't got 2,000 gold for you.
Well, I always have this pelican for 600. He can carry packages for you. He might swallow them, though. They're feisty little fuckers.
If I buy one, I can just send messages back and forth. If I buy two, then they can send messages without waiting for the return bird.
Aye, that'd be true. Oh, if you're gonna get the pelican, keep him away from the ship's cat. They'll eat anything they can fit in their damn gullets, those crazy bastards.
I direct your attention to the upper right-hand corner.
Yes.
You need, are you saying we need full duplex pelicans?
Full
Yes.
duplex pelicans.
Yes.
Let me try to strike a deal with him.
You could try.
I'll give you 1,200 for 2 albatrosses.
1,200? You want me to give you an 800 gold discount?
Yes.
Listen. For 1,200 gold, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, or a streetwise, whichever one you want to do.
300 plus 3. Persuasion. What? Persuade. Persuasion isn't a skill.
Diplomacy, sorry.
And that's not much better. All right, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I think diplomacy is probably the best thing. All right, 14. Well, that's a bit tight. But listen, for 1,200 gold, what I can do is I can give you an albatross, and then I'll even throw in a. I'll give you a deal on a gull. The gulls are normally 300. I'll give you a discount. Probably a.
Pelipper, what you got in there?
Oh God. How's that sound?
Really kind of had my heart set on 2 albatrosses. How close are you to coming to an agreement with me on this?
On 2 albatrosses, he's not going to do it for 1,200. Listen, how about this? For 1,500, I'll give you 1 albatross, and I'll give you the pelican, mostly because I want him to get out of here, because he's already eaten 3 gulls this week.
Oh, man.
I need this bastard out of my aviary.
Yeah, it's much bigger than I try to eat you.
1550.
Wakes up every day in a cold sweat.
As you say that, Amandi, he kind of like eyes the pelican, and the pelican gives him like a dead stare.
You look into the back. You look into the back office. The doors quirk slightly. You see the pelican staring through the crack.
It's like the monkey from fucking Family Guy. Yeah.
It just. What do you call the part of its mouth that like? The part of its mouth that like fills up.
I don't know. I have no
That's
idea.
That's just its gull is just slowly inflating and deflating.
So 1550
Flies out of its mouth.
2 albatross.
What'd you say?
1550 2 albatross.
1550. Boy, that's a bit steep there.
He's eating your inventory.
Here.
But I'm
For 1,500 gold, what I can give you an albatross, and I can give you a
albatross.
Where's the other one? A frigate bird.
Man, that bargaining is so interesting to see.
How about an albatross and an albatross for 16?
I can't do 2 albatrosses for 16. I can give you 1 albatross and a petrel for 16.
What in the Lord's name is a petrel?
A black-capped petrel.
It's a black-capped petrel.
No!
Hey, that's like $4.99 a gallon now. That's a steal.
Can I get 1 gallon of bird, please?
No.
Wow.
Get the pelican. He can carry a gallon.
Just put the bird in the blender and grab a funnel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
So is the bird after I'm done with him.
Jesus. Holy shit.
I know I'm not.
What's the lowest you'll go on 2 albatross?
The lowest I can go on 2 albatross. Oh, man.
Maximum.
I can go 1850 on 2 albatrosses.
The albatross?
How about 16 and I owe you a favor?
You owe me I might never see you again.
But you will see my ship. And they can do you a favor.
How am I? There's a lot of people say they're coming to the Drake. They never show up, laddie.
As he's saying this, I'm stopping to consider that, like, most animal people come from the Feywilds. Do
Yes.
Kenku also?
Yeah, this guy probably comes from the Feywild.
So I'm standing here hearing this guy offering a favor to a Fey.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yep.
Hang on.
And I'm just like,
David has not learned from the West Marches that that's not a good idea.
yeah. Like, I don't think
I
that's.
would have learned.
You
But a
think?
seal doesn't know any better.
No.
Monty does, and she speaks up. You know, I think the favor thing isn't a good idea.
But I want 2 albatross. You want to pay for part of this?
Listen, for 1,600
Yes.
gold, I can give you one of the albatrosses, one of my best top albatrosses, and a red-billed tropic bird. Those are fast and reliable. Some of the best birds I have up here.
I will help backfill the cost. Just as long as we can put this bird business behind us.
Well, you're not there to offer your money right now.
Oh, I'm not. Oh,
Just Amandi's there.
You know,
Sorry
maybe
about
we
that.
should send another bird to get the others to agree to help you pay for this.
What'd you say?
So maybe we should send another bird to get the others to help agree to pay for this. Because as much as I'm enjoying watching this, the fact that you offered a favor feels like it's too much. And like, maybe somebody else will just contribute some money.
If all you got is 1,600, I can give you the albatross, and I'll give you 2 of my best gulls. I'll give you 2 birds. 2 extra birds.
For 1 stone?
Wow.
That's worth at least, and you see him counting on 1 claw, 4 in the bush.
Wow. Wow.
I'm impressed. You actually had to do math.
He knows his birds, not his numbers. And he puts his hooked hand like up to his beak, like he's whispering to you. And as he's eyeing like the other side of the aviary, and he's like, "And I'll throw in the pelican for free."
I need it.
That's 3 birds for the price of 1.
That's not the price of 1.
That's 4 bird. You said an albatross, 2 gulls, and the pelican. That's 4 birds.
Oh well, yes, of course. I told you I'm not good with numbers. I'm good with birds.
But you're good with negotiating prices.
Oh, I'm not there.
What did you say, Amandi?
But you're good with negotiating prices.
Also that.
You deal in big numbers, not the small ones.
All right. Let me send another letter to the captain and see if we can put this albatross business aside.
Aye. Sure, you can use another bird to send a letter. It'll be 50 gold.
Ooh.
You're loving this, aren't you, bird?
I've given you 2 gulls for free at this point.
That's true.
I'm planning on buying at least 2 more.
And you know what? You haven't bought any yet. So until you do, it's 50 gold per message now.
Question, just like, how attached are you to this position? Because I feel like you would fit right in on our crew. Just saying.
Oh, I'm a crew of the Siren, lass. I can't leave here. The birds can't live without me.
We'll take all the birds.
That's a lot of money. There's like dozens of birds in here.
Yeah, we probably couldn't fit all of them on our ship.
Except for that pelican you keep trying to...
Oh, you can have that.
I want that pelican so bad.
Pelican.
I want a
Tie all
greasy
the
bucket
birds to the
pelican
ship and
hanging out of
fly
my
away.
shoulder.
It is the roughest looking pelican you've ever seen. It's got like a scar mark down its bill. Like,
So really quick,
It's been around.
what are you offering for 16 again?
it ruffles its feathers, and you see like a bootstrap dagger hooked to its leg. For
I will take
16
the pelican.
for 1,600 for 1,650, I think he said.
1600. I ain't got no 1650.
Oh, okay, fine. 1,600. I'll give you an albatross, a gull, and the pelican. 3 birds.
Wait, albatross, 2
Instead of the gull,
for birds.
What?
give me the black cat petrol. The gull is better or worse?
All right. Hey, I'm back. What I miss?
A lot of negotiating with birds.
We're still arguing about the bird?
Yes.
Yes.
I love this.
You've already got me turned around. I'm pretty sure let me hold on. And
Quite frankly, I'm not even sure I want to sell you the bird anymore.
He's counting on his claws. He picks up one foot and he starts counting on his toe talons as well. Okay, for 1,600, I can give you an albatross. I can give you either 2 gulls or one of our black-capped petrels.
And they'll throw in a pigeon, but the pigeon has a learning disability.
Or no, pigeons can't sail. Pigeons can't fly over water. Those birds are dumb as rocks.
Why do you think they keep them in the back as the add-on?
Rock pigeons, yeah. Either our black-capped petrel or a red-billed tropic bird. They're both very good. And I'll throw in the pelican.
Done.
On which one? You want the 2 gulls or the one better bird?
I want the one better.
Okay. The tropic bird or the petrel?
And the pelican.
Yes. The pelican.
He was going to give that to you anyway.
I'm mighty hungry at this point.
Oh, gee. You're probably going to have to fight it to the death then, because it'll try to eat you too.
So, all right. Show me the coin. Show me the coin.
I pull out the bag and I put it on the thing, and I'm like, so here, you can count it if you'd like.
I know you're good for it, and he starts walking away. He grabs some cages, and he puts one of the albatrosses that's like high up on the shelf. He puts that in a cage, in a really large cage. He puts a what's it called? The petrel, which is another like seabird, into a cage, and then he pulls out a third cage and looks at the pelican, and he didn't think this far ahead that he would have to now put the pelican in the cage, and you see him kind of get really nervous as like sweat beads start forming on his face. He's like,
a lasso might be a better choice for that one.
Oh dear Teach. He says a prayer to Teach as he trepidatiously steps towards the pelican, and he's like, y'all might want to go back to your ship. I'll have it delivered.
He's just slowly drawing with a knife.
This may get ugly.
So, I want the pelican and the albatross sent to the Chimera.
What'd you say?
I want the albatross and the pelican sent to the Chimera.
Aye.
And the other one sent to the Storm when it arrives in port.
Okay. I can do that.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'll be back eventually for another albatross at half its price.
It's been a pleasure. Come back again. And as you walk out, you are climbing down the ropes. As you get like 10 feet down, you start hearing like the loudest squawking you've ever heard. As like a bunch of the birds just like immediately all fly out of the aviary at once, just like super startled. And you just hear screaming and squawking from the aviary.
Hilarious.
When we get to the bottom, I turn to Sim and I ask him, Did you actually like give him the full amount that he asked for?
Yes.
Okay, just curious. Between you being drunk and him not being able to count, I just wanted to know.
Asim is flat broke.
Yep.
That was Asim's entire coin purse.
Well, I suppose that makes it easy to make sure you gave him the right amount if it's just everything you have.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't give him the right amount, he still has your birds.
I know. He still can't count.
It's hard. He'll get his assistant.
Wait, the assistant I could have been dealing with this entire time.
Not for the business. The cabin boy cleans out the poop.
The only thing is that the assistant can't talk. It's just a normal bird.
His assistant is a normal bird.
So you have to talk to him. It's an entire process.
It's probably what's the bird called? The that one mean gray parrot. They're really smart.
The gray.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh yeah, my grandmother-in-law has one of those.
Oh, I think it's just called a gray parrot. Oh, African gray parrot. Yeah, those.
Yeah.
By the way, that's exactly how I envision the pelican.
I just looked up evil pelican, and so many pictures of pelicans looking menacing came up.
That's because pelicans are evil.
I want this one.
Oh God! Jesus! It's pushing its spine out through its mouth to cool it off.
To cool off your spine.
Yeah, to cool. I think that's what they do to cool off. I don't remember. It's for some purpose. I know they do it like.
Oh man, let me just go ahead and let the dogs out here.
It's basically fucking pelicans have no shame, dude. They're fucking.
Apparently, the pelican was believed to pierce its own breast with its beak and feed its young of its own blood, and therefore became a symbol of Christ sacrificing himself for the sins of man, and therefore was very heavily featured in early Christian artwork.
Oh my God, pelicans are Satanist icons, dude. Pelicans are evil.
In order to find that picture, I did look up fucked up looking pelican.
I looked up cannibal pelican to see what would come up, and I really wasn't expecting, oh yeah, Christians worship them because in order to feed their babies, they peck their own heart out and make their kids eat it.
Doing the credulity of Christianity no favors along the way, I assure you.
Yeah, clearly. No.
We really are that guy of the Abrahamic faiths, aren't we?
So all of you meet back up near the lower decks of the ship of the Drake. Is there anything else you wanted to do on the Drake before you leave? Did you want to resupply? Get anything here? Is there anything else you'd like?
We should probably resupply.
Yeah.
I feel like we did that recently. Was that somewhere else?
Don't remember.
Because it was like...
I know that we resupplied before we left the last port, but we did take some shit going down here. So I think we do need to What is our ship at, boss?
What is our ship at?
You have the ship stats in the...
I'm going to at 10 currently.
Where are the ship stats?
In the notes section, there should be a tab that says Chimera.
There we go. It looks like we're fully current resources for. We may want some more resources. And what can we do to make the crew morale go up?
I can sing them a little song.
Pelican up.
There's a whole rules document for that.
Oh, good to know.
Yep.
Oh no!
You're wrong button.
God, why would you do that?
Can you repost the rules document regarding that? Never mind, I have it.
I believe it's pinned.
Never mind, I said.
Good. Fucking beat out.
You little bitch! 1v1 I'll bust, bro.
Oh my God! What?
Post
I
fucking
understand that.
Post fucking physique.
No.
Ben is very much in his post-physique era.
That is true. So yeah, you only have 4 resources left, and it's going to be a schlep out of the Drake to literally anywhere else.
What would you like to do?
Let's see.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're basically in Australia right now.
Pretty much.
No, we have anonymous dingo and anonymous koala in the thing.
Oh, really? Oh, in the rules, sailing rules thing?
Yeah.
Anonymous dingo, anonymous koala, and anonymous wolverine.
Yeah,
Are there wolverines in Australia, right?
I mean...
I thought that's an American wolverine and the English wolverine.
I mean, the actor who plays him is in Australia.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
That is a very valid point.
All checks out.
If you look in an Australian possum and an American possum, you will think that Mother Nature mixed the two up.
Yeah.
You would, yeah. Although American possums,
have you seen that?
American possums are great.
American possums are pretty lit.
They eat
Sorry.
ticks and fleas. They don't carry any diseases.
I have never
wonderful.
seen you jump like that.
They are very good for the environment.
I tried to convince my mom the other day that raccoons would actually make a dope pet, and she really disagreed with me.
They make terrible pets. They're legitimately too smart to be pets.
I fucking dude, raccoons are so cool though.
Fine, a raccoon would make a great roommate.
Yes.
He's gonna make a terrible roommate and keep knocking over the goddamn garbage can.
I've had roommates that got wasted, pissed in a beer bottle, and then left it in my fridge. So a raccoon's not going to do that.
Oh my god.
A raccoon is not going to wake me up at 1 a.m. to watch him fuck a traffic cone that he stole from a place on campus that I still don't know.
We still don't know where he got that fucking traffic cone.
And then leave it and several other traffic cones that he acquired later in my living room, and none of us would move them because we didn't want to touch them. So they were there when we moved out.
Oh my god.
Did the traffic cone consent?
He's not going to get drunk and leave a half full carton of milk inside the ceiling with a note that says, "Fuck you, love class of 2019."
Holy shit.
It's awful.
That is awful.
Shout out to Sam.
That was Sam?
Yeah, that was Sam.
I actually met that one.
Yeah, you did. Sam was a wild fucking time. He's like very. I probably shouldn't say his real name. He is like. He works
Too late
in
for that.
marketing. I'm not gonna say what company he works at, but he has like a very important job.
Oh wow.
A lot of people do dumb shit in college. That's the point of college. It's not to get educated.
I didn't do any of that shit.
The Entenmann's. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway.
Oh yeah, and excuse me, my lady. Would you like some Entenmann's?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what do you guys want to restock on? So you have your ship stat block basically in front of you in Fantasy Grounds. You currently have 4 resources. You know how sailing works. The next, depending on where you want to go next, it's going to be at least a D8 of sailing, to get there.
Where is our ship?
It's in the notes section of Fantasy Grounds.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Have fun.
Be safe.
I have no money to help with anything, so I'm gonna sleep off my drunkenness for a minute.
I don't have anything. Oh, in fantasy.
Luke, did you copy and paste the creepy speech into the notes section and then not give it a name?
I didn't post it anywhere.
It says you did that.
Then I guess I did it.
Okay.
I guess I did that.
That's a mirror.
Also, I think it's technically my job to buy more supplies, so I guess I'll do that.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I did not make any thing for character sheet or anything for the ship's inventory. So you guys just have all your money that you have.
Okay, how much money do I need to spend to fully resupply us?
Here on the Drake, each point of cargo, each point of resources is going to cost you, I believe it is... Let me see. Did I write down how much they cost?
Let's see.
I don't think I did.
I will help with the resupply costs. I mean,
Likewise.
We should probably just get decide how much money are we all kicking in. What do you call it? How much money do we kick in each job to supply the ship?
Okay, I'm gonna see that it's 100 gold per point of
Resource.
Actually, we'll say it's 250 gold per point of resources.
Oh man, I like the first one better.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, like, based on how much money you guys are going to be getting, like how
250 per point.
Yeah.
How many points? How many days is a point?
1 day.
No, that's read the thing under travel. It tells you exactly how it works.
Let me see. Okay.
At the end of each leg of a journey, the time
I got it right here.
Between I know, but for anybody who doesn't have it pulled up, and for our masses of fans on Fantasy Grounds or on Twitch.
Fuck. Okay, how many points do we have right now?
You have 4.
We have 3?
4.
I've got it open.
4. Sorry.
And the next point of travel, because the Drake is so far away from everything, is going to be at least a D8. If not more, if you're going further away.
Is there a place we can even if we have to make a roll or look on a map or whatever, is there a place in between that we can stop?
You could stop back at what's it called? What the hell is the place? Bilgewater Bay. Every time you stop, we're going to roll for a random encounter.
I say let's do that. I'm going to tell the I'm going to recommend it. I'm going to recommend to the captain. What?
There's an anonymous Nyan cat in the sailing rules. I didn't know that was an option.
Me either.
Aww.
All right.
I love Pop-Tarts.
But yeah, I'm going to strongly recommend to our captain that we do that, because even if we run into some shit along the way, it just means the possibility of more money, which we'll need to resupply.
Agreed.
Also, as a reminder, there is one of the crew's positions allows us to reduce the size of the die we have to roll when.
Yeah, I believe one of you did take that one. That was the navigator. I believe that's a seam.
Yeah, it's a seam.
Yeah.
I am the navigator.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do?
When traveling, you can reduce the resource die by 1 step. You can use your action to make a sailing check to either grant a bonus or impose a penalty. Okay, that's something else.
Yeah, those are 2 different abilities. I should probably indent there, but.
Well, regardless, yeah. Regardless, I am gonna say how much points, or what's the dice to get to Bilgewater Bay?
It is going to be a D8.
Fuck.
Yeah, so if we can reduce it to a D6, we probably want to still have at least 6 resources on deck.
And wait a minute, it's a. How much money is it to get fully where we need to go?
It's random.
Well, no, it says determined. What's the dice in it? It says determined by the length of your journey.
Yeah, I just told you it's a D8.
But then, what is it to stop halfway at Bilgewater Bay? I mean,
the Drake to Bilgewater Bay is a D8.
No, okay. Well, initially, I was asking you if there was an in-between stop.
No, that's the closest place to the Drake.
Fuck me. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
I said the shortest distance you can go is a D8. It's going to be further. Right. It's going to be bigger if you want to go further away. Like if we look on the map here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move this off to the side. If we look on the map here, anywhere in Jaskar or Hagara might be closer by, because you guys are all the way to the west. To the northwest. But Jaskar is completely closed down.
No tally on the map.
No what?
I don't have the map.
Me either.
Oh, okay.
Where is the Drake currently?
I will put a bullet point on it.
Thank you.
Probably somewhere out there.
I have the map. I just can't see.
You might want to zoom out a little bit.
I am all the way zoomed out, and I can't see.
You might want to zoom out a little bit more.
Then I am zoomed out I'm seeing gray around the borders.
Really? You don't see my my
No.
bullet point? Wait.
What color is the bullet point?
Red.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, it pops up for like a second.
Yeah, I saw the arrow, but I don't see. Oh.
So there's the circle. It's over here.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
It's
you're like-
off the map.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's where the West Marches is all the way outside of the map as well. The West Marches is probably like over here.
I say we head to Hagara.
I think we kind of have to stop in Kata, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a D8 to Kata, Ben.
That'll be a D10.
That's a D.
That means Bilgewater Bay is somewhere in between the two, because he
Oh,
said
so-
that.
True.
All right, Bilgewater Bay
So
is in the
this-
West
This is
Marches.
probably over here, and then the West Marches is probably over here somewhere.
Why would the Drake be that far out?
To avoid all the Navy.
Okay,
Nobody's gonna go that far out to like fight them. No one gives
Why?
a shit if they're all the way out there.
Can I do a streetwise check to see will supplies likely be cheaper in Bilgewater Bay? Like, is this like a Costco situation where it's cheaper because it's all in the same place, or is this like Disneyland where it's like, well, ye be in the pirate haven, so ye be paying for the atmosphere?
I mean, getting supplies all the way out to the Drake is really hard, so it is kind of expensive there. Bilgewater Bay might not be that much cheaper, maybe like 200 to 225.
Okay, so we have 4 resources. If we buy 2 and we use the navigator's ability to reduce the size of the die, we roll on a D6, and we have enough to cover that if it rolls the max number.
We only have 3, don't we?
4. We have 4 currently.
4, sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. It's gonna have
Well,
to be.
Captain, is that what we want to do?
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to spend 500 gold.
All right.
Between me,
Is that
Lan, and who else?
I think Ben just. How much do you take from me? 200?
I'm not taking anything.
All
You
right,
gotta spend it.
What was I going to say? Asim just spent all the money on the birds, so I'm going to exempt him from this. So
Yeah.
between Gelf, myself, Amandi, and Lan, you said 500?
Yeah, so
500.
500 divided by 4 is... What?
125.
125, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Is there a spend button like there is in 4th or 5th edition? Or?
No, you just gotta minus it. You can go into the modifier box, type in minus 125, and then drag and drop it onto your money.
Okay. I did it.
Yep. Oh, I now have exactly 2,500 gold.
I have 2,100 gold.
I have,
544.
excuse me. Here it is. I have 2,225 gold pieces.
I'm pretty sure you guys didn't do all of it, because there's still, I think, a little under $200 you haven't spent yet.
Would you say 125?
Quite possibly. Well, you were at 7,900 something, and now you're at 7,600 something. So you've only spent 400.
Do I have to type that in somewhere? Because I did just drag and drop it over my thing.
No, I have it in the party sheet.
Person is curious about my sins. Well,
So somebody didn't spend their money.
I spent mine.
I don't think land.
It was me. It was me. How much were we contributing?
125.
125. So 866 minus 125 is what?
Just make the fantasy rounds do the math for you. Type negative 125 in your modifier box and drag it over to your money.
Ooh.
What?
Opening the calculator app.
Nicely.
Yeah, right. Isn't that cool? Why are you opening the calculator app?
741. Because I'm worse with computers than I am with math.
Oh my god. All right, yeah, 7,441 gold left. Okay.
Mhm.
Your ship now has 6 resources.
Where are we heading
Now-
again? This hangover's starting to wear off.
Now here's a question. I was going to ask, as long as we have like a now decent amount of resources, do we want to just say fuck it and try and head all the way to Hagara?
I mean, we need potentially more resources if we're going to do that. We only got enough to.
Well, I'm asking because we got the max resources for a journey to Buccaneer Bay. We have Asim who's going to lower the thing, and if we do have to make a morale check, because we what do you call it? If we do have to make a morale check on the way for running out of resources, my ability is to like rally the crew and make us better at morale checks. Yeah, we get a bonus to morale checks equal to our level.
To your level, yeah.
So, I'm just suggesting, I'm just throwing it out there that, like, is distinctly a possibility that we can make it.
Alright. Because you said it would be a random encounter if we tried to stop anywhere else, right?
No, you're getting you roll for a random encounter every time you go.
Yeah.
So the more stops you make, the more random encounters you have to roll.
Ooh.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Before we ship out anywhere, in what bloody direction is the scope headed?
That's a good question, Ben. Where is it headed?
You're asking around the corner.
You see from you.
Can I be my kidneys?
Wait, hang on.
Like, up my ass and around my corner is one of my kidneys, depending on which corner you take.
Exactly. And your liver.
Wait. It was moving around, so it's headed through Jaskar to... Okay.
He's still working on it.
Oh, dokily.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's heading to Kite, right?
It kind of looks like it...
So you can't tell how far it goes, so I made it go across the entire map, just to show you where
I see.
Oh, it deleted itself again. I'm gonna do the...
Can you show me on the map where the Sea Witch is?
Yeah, hold on. That's where it's going. The Sea Witch is over here.
Yeah.
So I say, honestly, it might be risking some random encounters, but we should, if we can, make an. Oh wait, we can't stop at the coast of Jaskar. All those ports are closed, right?
Wait, hold on. That's not where that's going.
It's going this way instead.
It's slightly off course.
Curvature of the Earth and all.
Hold on. So you guys are over here somewhere. And now I need an arrow. Going that way.
Okay,
Where'd
so
it go? Son of a bitch.
It disappeared, it did.
and
All right, so the Sea Witch is over there in Andorra.
Yes.
So my suggestion...
Near Besmara, actually.
So my suggestion as navigator is we make for the port of Yashiro in Higara.
I'm down with only making one stop.
That's a hell of a one stop. You sure you don't want to stop in Kata on the way?
On the main island? Higara is very, like... It's very similar to, like, the, like, 1700s Japan, where, like, not a lot of people go there. And, like... Except for
the Dutch to sell all their shit.
Right. They don't like yes, actually, because the Galerian Trading Company has rights to sail there, but they don't normally let outsiders like sail into their ports on the mainland of the 3 islands, but like other islands you can probably stop at. Like Yashiro's probably chill.
And Tetsuno?
Tetsuno is heavily guarded.
And there's no way we can even, like, even in Shar, all those points are completely closed off. You can't even pull into one.
Yeah, the Phaedron Navy is blockading all of the Jaskaran city-states.
Oh. What a terrible thing to do.
Except for Pesh. Everything on the mainland is cut off.
Wow.
I say my recommendation as navigator is Yashiro.
Yashiro would be a D10 to get there.
Well, is that a D10 before or after my skills?
Before.
So really a D8.
Okay.
Good.
Hello?
So we're running risk of a D8. And how many random encounters?
80 by
What's that?
How many random encounters?
Well, for each stop, I roll once for a random encounter.
Oh, okay. So let's stop at Yashiro. We run the risk of a D8.
Yeah, you have 6 cargo. Or you have 6 stuff.
Yeah, average on a D8 and a D10 aren't that different.
Yeah.
So I think it's alright to take a longer journey.
To go all the way to Andoran?
I mean, if it's the difference between a D8 and a D10, yeah.
Andoran is going to be a D12.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That's reduced to a D10 with your navigator ability.
Oh, then yeah, we can just go all the way there. If we were okay doing a D10...
Yeah.
Well, no, we were okay doing a D8. Because a D10 turns into a D8.
There's only 2 options on the D8 that'll screw you over, but there's 4. There's double on the D10.
That's true.
Well, like I said, even if we run out of supplies, I am still able to like help kind of muscle us through that with my spirit and song. So you know what I mean? Like we can still kind of avoid it.
So we're going straight for the Sea Witch, is what you're saying.
Depends. What is your ability specifically that can that gives us better morale checks? And can it counteract our crew going hungry?
You gain a bonus to morale checks equal to your level, so it's pretty much we run out of supplies, the crew starts going hungry, but like for that last day, I get a +3 bonus to like telling them all to suck it up and fucking move it along. And there's a better chance that they'll listen to me and go, all right, we're lollygagging for no reason.
Okay.
If the bosun can like eat moldy rope and the first mate can just chew on like the dead rats we find in the cargo hold, and Well, honestly, we're not really sure what the captain is. Oh no, I made a joke that I said you have a cabin boy who follows you around with a bucket of water, just blowing bubbles into it constantly.
Yes, I do. In crab form, I do eat silty water.
So like the point is, I can basically sing a little song and convince them to be like, "Hey, you know what? Whatever."
I, as captain, am fully okay incurring a second random encounter if it means our crew gets to be fed, because under no circumstances are they going to be eating leather. That sucks.
Yeah.
So Yashiro it is.
Just like I can't make them do that. I want my boys to be well fed.
Understandable.
Also, that is a gender neutral BOIS.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What?
with that being said, your navigator sets course.
Hey,
for
before we
Yashiro.
leave, we never looked for that magic shop on here.
That's better.
They have one of those?
They might.
That's
You know
it.
what?
I mean,
Drake has everything.
yeah. Really not.
Alright, fuck it. Let's go find a magic shop.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm all down for that.
Sam sleeps off his drunkenness.
I'm down to go to a magic shop.
You sure you want to sleep off the drunkenness first? You were such a crack negotiator while drunk.
All right, I'll come.
Because you sounded like you were on crack.
It is dragon piss. Only if we can pick up a keg of the dragon piss on the way back.
No. Yeah, actually, if you want to. You can go buy a keg of dragon piss.
How much is a keg of dragon piss?
How do you buy a keg of a cocktail?
That's what I was thinking.
It's like one of those shitty like cocktail, like pre-made cocktails you buy at Walmart.
No, it's specially made by Telma. She'll mix you a whole keg.
I'll take a keg of Tom Collins, please.
See what he has to say about that.
I like how he told the crew on his own ship to avoid the dragon piss. But for our crew, he wants to bring a whole keg of...
You'll be bringing none of that near my men, ye will.
I want to sell it on the mainland.
Fine. But you'll be store it well and keeping a close eye on it. If we're already going to be running low on food, we'll not be running high on drink.
I mean, it might help with the morale.
Ye let me be the judge of what will and won't help our morale.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I
we
know,
head over
catfish.
As I, yeah, I'm nodding as I tell him that like everyone knows, bringing hard liquor onto a boat is in like copious amounts is bad luck.
It's bad luck.
Liquor be distilled from grain, which be grown on land. To drink copious amounts of that at sea be spitting in the face of the ocean itself. Every good pirate knows that.
Yeah.
The long pause you had after the word liquor made me think you were about to say I barely know her.
Oh my god.
All right.
Man, sneezing and blinking your eyes is bad luck.
Right, I look at you, like he looks genuinely sort of horrified, like not in a way that suggests that like you said that sarcastically, but he's about to launch into a tirade about how like you don't be sneezing and blinking at the same time, you'll sink the damn ship. As I'm sure, like, he looks at you and like you can feel something inside him about to snap.
Oh my god.
That's not right.
Also, I like the idea the Raven guy got the note of like, oh, this fucking bird merchant, this parrot peddler is trying to scam you and bringing a bird online. He's like, oh Christ, you got one of those.
Oh, that bird. If that bird comes anywhere near me, I'm going to turn it into a cloud of feathers.
Why would you? Why would you waste your?
Which one?
Why would you use your? Why would you waste your magic transforming the bird into something? Just blow it up.
No, it's got to be something really cute because it's disgusting looking.
Fluffy.
I see what you did there.
It is
Thanks.
a very disgusting looking parrot or pelican. So what do you guys want to do?
Head over to the magic shop.
Give me a streetwise check to see if you could find anybody selling magic.
Okay.
Land's got the highest level land. Find us a magic peddler.
Um,
Can we both roll for it, or just her, or just him?
18.
Oh.
18's pretty good, and Gelf knows like.
Magic.
Gelf is magical and knows how magic items
Okay.
knows a decent deal about magic items. So yeah, Gelf is able to find some like shady dude who's selling magic items in the like lower decks somewhere.
Awesome. I don't want no tourist crap.
I hear you.
Let me see. Hold on one second.
I mean, the major tourist attraction is Selma's Bar.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the magic item here is a snow globe that says Fort Lauderdale.
Oh my god.
Nah, that's the gift shop.
So yeah, you head down to the lower decks and you find a guy who's wearing like a big oversized pirate coat and a big floppy pirate hat, and like his face is partly covered up. He's wearing an eye patch. He looks like a pirate, but very like shady for a pirate. Like he's not wearing any
pirate you've ever seen.
He's not wearing any weapons on him that you can see.
It's a bad sign.
And he's kind of just leaning up against the wall. And you were told that to contact him, Gelf, you like go lean up against the wall opposite him and like knock 3 times on the wooden wall, and like you don't look at him. It is very important that you don't look him in the eye.
I look him in the
Okay.
Kidding.
That was what you were told by a guy you met in the tavern when you asked around about magic items.
I'll knock 3 times. On the ceiling if you want me. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I know. So yeah, so you find this shady dude. You
And
what?
I'll do the thing. I'll lean up against the wall and knock 3 times without looking at him.
Okay, so he what is he gonna do? So he walks across to you, looks the other way, and leans up against the wall you're leaning up against. And he's like, "You here on business?"
I'm certainly not here on pleasure.
All right. Follow me. And he walks.
I'll follow him.
He walks down like a shady back alley. Does anybody else go with you?
I do.
No. I pull anybody back that tries to go because last time we did that, the guy ran away.
That's true.
All right. Good call.
So it's just me then, I guess?
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
I do send you with some of my gold and instructions to buy me anything you'd feel I could use.
How much gold are you guys giving him to barter with?
I'm going to give him a full 1,000 of my gold.
1,000 of your gold. Okay. So whatever Gelf has plus 1,000.
Something that would be useful to a crab.
What, a fighter?
Is anybody else going to give him some gold for this purchase?
I'd rather available first.
I'm going to provisionally go with him, and I'll kick in gold if I see something I like.
Okay, so just the two. So just the two of you were going.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lan. Roll me a. What's the opposite of intimidation check?
Diplomacy?
Sure, give me a diplomacy check to like try to like not scare this guy into running away.
Okay, so what is the guy asking? Like he's just like, you here on business or pleasure and don't look him in the eye and everything?
Right. Are you so you're doing that too? Is that right? Or what do you
Yes.
what do? You stand next to Gelf?
I stand next to Gelf. I'm gonna flat out just pull out my money bag and as earnestly as I can, I'm going. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna bow to this guy, and I'm going to say that our pleasure is your business.
You're bowing to him in his direction.
Just not looking at him.
I'm distinctly not looking in the eye. I'm like looking the other way, and then I pull out my money bag and like kind of arc my bow so that I'm looking at the floor while holding the money towards him.
Okay, so you do that, and he hisses, "Get up, you bloody fool! Stop making us look conspicuous." Roll me.
Forgive my friend here.
Ooh.
Yeesh.
What happened to the dice? They were here to play.
I guess not. Gelfs look pretty good. The dice gods giveth, and the dice gods taketh away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that they do.
He goes, Elf, come with me. This one stays out here. They'll spot, they'll spot the horns a mile away.
I'll give him a dirty look.
Wait, me or him?
You!
Great. I'm mouthing the word racist. Great. Can I attempt to counter that with a diplomacy check?
You already did.
No, to counter what he said just now. Of like, they'll spot the horns a mile away. I want to try and make a case to him of like, is it less conspicuous for me to just be standing around out here, like doing nothing, waiting for my friend to get back? At least I can put on a hood or something if you take me with you.
It's what I was doing. Just act natural. Or buzz off.
I hand Gelf 300 gold.
300 gold. All right.
I hand Gelf 300 gold. I give the guy a dirty look in like... Did it specifically say don't look at him or don't look at him in the eyes?
Don't look at him in the
Don't
eye.
look in his direction.
Or just don't look in his direction at all?
Yeah.
I give him a dirty look that is exactly 89 degrees away from him. So it's like, picture he is your 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I am looking at like 250. So that it's like, I'm not looking at you, but it is like just enough in your direction that you know I'm giving you a dirty look.
Sure. He's already got his back turned walking down the hall. What do you guys do?
I'm going to follow him.
Okay, so Gelf
Is there
follows
a,
him.
real quick, is there a designated busking space on the Drake?
No, but you can find like a spot to do that around here.
I didn't know if that was illegal or not.
No, nothing's illegal. Like, this is a pirate ship.
Okay, then I'm going to attempt to just make some extra money while Gelf is gone. I'm going to find like a bench or a stoop or whatever, and I'm going to hop up and just like, I'm going to put down the designated hat that I keep around specifically to do this.
Mm-hmm.
As I put my hat down, and I start like singing a jolly shanty and like tap dancing with like making my hooves clap on the thing.
Okay, you can give me a streetwise check. Okay. You get that. So you get 220 gold then. We'll say
Nice.
times 10.
Fucking sick. Fucking mint.
So go ahead and put that in.
Did you take the 300 gold out of my inventory already?
Yes, I already did.
Okay, so 220 you said?
Yeah.
Nice. So that's 661.
Yeah, you're playing really well. You made off pretty well out there.
Great. So Land's gonna be doing that for a while.
Okay. Gelf.
Yes.
You head over.
I'm off with the dude.
Guy. He takes you around the corner into a back alley, turns around, and he opens like half of his coat and he's pulling out some items. Like he pulls out a roll of canvas and unrolls it on like a barrel that's back here. And there's a couple things on the table. You see a you see an earring. You see a rum flask, and you see a hat, like a pirate hat.
Intriguing. All very common-looking objects.
Yes.
What's this?
The hat is very unassuming. Like, it's not a big, floofy one. It's like the most basic, like, tricorn pirate hat you've ever seen.
Right. What's so special about these items?
Well, take your pick. What do you want?
Despite the fact that they don't look particularly special in any case. Let's start with the hat. What's the hat do?
They don't look special. He picks up the hat. He's like, this is a hat of the Scallywag. With this hat, and you could walk down Main Street in Westmount in Taldane and no one will recognize, or Green Harbor in Taldane and no one will recognize you.
Okay. What about the earring?
The sailor's earring. It looks like a very old tarnished gold earring. He says, you can wear this. You'll be able to understand any spoken language.
That is amazing. What's behind door number 3?
Aye. This is the everlasting rum bottle. He says, this bottle may look small, but it never runs dry, except when you're in mortal peril.
Oh, to make sure you're sober for it?
When you're in mortal peril, it's like not selling beer on Sunday. Well, I certainly know someone who would like the rum bottle. What do you want for the gold earring?
Well, they're all, let me see here. They're all 3,000 apiece.
That's very steep.
Yep. Well, they're hard to come by.
I'm letting you know, Ben, if we ever make it to Buccaneer Bay in the West Marches, I hope this fucking guy is an NPC.
Your guys aren't at Bilgewater Bay. You're still on the Drake.
I'm assuming this is that's where the guy gets these magic items if he's that close.
Maybe.
There's no magic item wholesaler in your universe.
Nope. He's been hoarding them. He saves them up.
Would you do a package deal? The hat and the earring.
I can do that for. Let's see. Let me run the numbers here. I can do both the hat and the earring for 53. 5,300 gold.
Deary me, I wish I had that much.
Well,
I'm very interested in the earring. Very interested indeed. I'll give you 2,000 for the earring.
give me a diplomacy check.
Coming right up.
I'll do 26.
Do 23 and we got a deal. I have gold right here, jingle, jingle, jingle.
Give me another diplomacy check. $23 sounds like a fair trade.
23 it is.
All right.
I'm thinking I have to pay land back. I won't be able to get him anything, but we'll get this groovy earring.
There you go. I have minused it from your gold pieces, and I will put it in your inventory.
That sounds like it would be really useful for Albatross.
What?
A hat that disguises you, so that I can not look like an 8.5 foot tall giant suit of armor at all times.
I was going to say that's probably pretty useful for either me or Alandi.
I was going to get it for you, Lan, because sometimes you just need to get
Not
through a
have
situation
horns.
without having horns.
Well, we literally just discovered how limiting it is to have horns.
Yeah.
At the very least, I'm only a crab while we're in sea. We're like near enough to seawater.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He hands you the earring. It's like, pleasure doing business with you.
Can you imagine making that magic hat your busking hat? So if you had to make a quick getaway, you would just like dip it around the corner, put the hat on, and then you'd be somebody else?
That's fucking amazing.
It doesn't turn you into somebody else, but it definitely like illusions you enough that you're not recognizable.
So.
Yeah, it makes you less noticeable. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate doing business with you. I might see you again.
Aye, aye. He rolls up the canvas after handing you the earring, stuffs it back in his coat, and walks off down the alleyway. Turns a corner, and he's gone.
I'll put the earring on.
All right.
And let's see what my 2,600 gold or 2,300 gold bought me.
Yeah, it doesn't feel any different. You put the earring on yourself, and you feel pretty much the same.
I'll walk around the ship. Is there anybody speaking a noticeably foreign language?
Give me,
While you're wearing the earring, if it works, probably not.
give me a.
Oh yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Piece of shit doesn't work at all. Not taking off and everybody speaking gibberish.
I like how instead of returning to your party members that are waiting for you, you decide to walk around the ship to see if your magic item is working.
You kind of walk around a little bit, like just around the immediate area. You're in a really like low foot traffic area of the Drake, so there's not a whole lot of people around here.
All right. Well, I'll get back to the crew then.
Yeah. Anybody you do pass by ain't talking. They're all keeping to themselves.
If you pass by me, there's a good chance that Lan has transitioned to seeing a horribly dirty sea shanty in Sylvan.
Yeah. I mean, you just hear him singing a horribly dirty sea shanty.
I'll give Lan his 300 gold pieces back.
Do you drop it into his busking hat?
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, partner. They didn't have anything for you.
Aye, no such luck. But I hold up the hat with the 200 gold, and I'd say I've it's like as a 9, 6, 1.
Oh, you're doing it.
You did well.
Yeah. No, as I go, hi, that I did. And I go, as I wiggle like my whistle and click my hooves one more time as we're walking back, and I say that my is it those silly little stories and songs that you're always griping about, or what pays for most of the food on that ship?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So when you join the rest,
your talent is delicious, and I join the rest of the crew.
All right.
Real quick, I stop Gelf and I go, I appreciate that, and I understand the spirit in which it was meant. Don't say that in front of another Fae if you ever meet them. It won't go the way you think. And then I look up, and then I give him a very Jack Sparrowish, like, look him up and down, and then kind of back away a bit, and I look him kind of scandalized, and I go, unless you are thinking it would go that way, but... And then I continue walking. So anyway...
So when you join the rest of the crew, I look at you.
Yes.
What do they have?
I have an earring that allows me to hear any spoken language, and it instantly converts to common.
How do you know it works?
Who here speaks a foreign language?
I do.
Let's see what I speak. Hang on. I know I speak Elvish.
I think pretty much all of us. I know for a fact me and Caleb both speak Sylvan, Asim. What do you speak?
Orc.
What do you speak? Orc?
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, Asim. Tell me something in Orc. My languages.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, I only speak common.
Do I still speak Abyssal, or is it Sylvan instead?
It would be Sylvan instead.
Okay, let me fix that.
Add abilities. Where? No, it's under notes that your languages are on, right? So
Yes.
Let me add every single language to Gelf's notes.
My God. Languages, yes.
Babblefish.
Well, that's weird. Maybe.
Now, I can't speak them, I can just understand them. That's the way I understood the guy.
That is correct.
The ring plus the hat and Ben ultimate spy.
Yeah, right. Orcish.
Or not the ring, the earring.
That's supernal.
It's extremely useful for whenever somebody's trying to fake us out with a foreign language.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go. You have all languages in your languages section, which means I have to remember if you find something written, you can't hear that one. I have to remember not to write it down in a language.
Oh.
Because normally, if you guys find like text in a language you don't speak, I would put it in the chat. But you can understand if I write it down like that. So I'm just gonna have to say that you can't read it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't read it. I can only understand. I can only comprehend it through orally.
Yes. So yeah, you see weird. What? Yeah, so you do understand a scene. You can see what he said.
Oh. I understood that.
Neat.
Hey. Let's get the show on the road, shall we?
What do you want to do now?
We had a plan, I thought.
Oh, that's
Yes, we do have a plan.
Thank you for the indulgence, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to step on you.
So I tried changing my language to Sylvan, but when I go over to the little chat menu thing, I only see common here.
I'll check it in a second here.
Probably just the spelling of it.
Probably.
Let's see. So you said you can't see the Sylvan language when in the drop-down menu.
Correct.
That is because Sylvan is not a language in here for some reason. Let's fix that. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand it, but I still don't see the option to type it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Because it showed up for me after I added it. Gelf, do you see the option for Sylvan on the little drop-down menu there?
I have Common and Elven.
I have everything, but I don't see Sylvan.
What the fuck? That's weird. Maybe if we close and reopen Fantasy Grounds next time, you'll be able to see it.
I don't even fucking speak Sylvan, apparently. I just have Elven.
That doesn't make any sense. You could speak Sylvan, because you're a Fae. So you can add that to your sheet. Sylvan doesn't exist in 4th edition, I think, is the issue. That's why it's like that.
Oh.
If Sylvan existed in 4E, you'd be able to speak it. So you can go ahead and add that to your sheet.
Hey, Ben?
Yes?
Why do I have... Never mind. Okay. Alright, yeah, good to go.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Alright. So what is it you guys want to do now?
Proceed with the plan.
Okay. What's the plan?
Let's set sail.
Okay, you're going back to the ship?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head back to the ship. Your birds have been delivered.
I turn around to the crew and I turn around to Spinelot. I said, I did good. That is an albatross.
The albatross...
Do we need an albatross for?
The albatross in the cage is looking very, content, just sitting there, just chilling. The pelican, you see it has taken 3 of your crew members to carry the cage of the pelican because it is bashing itself against the cage, screaming, trying to get out.
I want to approach the pelican.
It is flipping its shit. You see 3 dudes just put the cage. The cage is 3 feet tall because the pelican's big, so it needs a decent sized cage in order to. It's
watch over to see this happen as well.
It's like a large dog crate sized, but uprighted.
Okay, I want to ask the crew to all back off, and I approach the cage solo.
Okay.
Your funeral.
I want to roll intimidation on this pelican.
Oh my god. There's no animal handling on the fucking skill list either. What the fuck is wrong with 40?
Nope.
It's got some good ones like endurance and dungeoneering, and then it's missing some really crucial ones.
Yeah, you'd think this would be the one they'd have, but fuck it. No, I'm rolling intimidation. I'm treating it like a person. I'm going to yell at. I'm going to yell at it that if you're going to be aboard my crew, you're gonna. It's like you're gonna damn act like it.
Okay, this is a very difficult roll.
You lost your good time.
Go ahead.
I got up to here.
I'm asking you this now. Can you tell me if that will be enough to do it? Because I just might.
Okay, what do you got?
No, Bardic Lore doesn't apply to this.
Yeah, this is not a knowledge. It stops like rioting, but it does look you in the eye defiantly and make a horrible pelican screeching noise, and then is quiet. It does quiet down afterwards, but like is definitely like angry at you.
Right, I nodded it sharply.
It's not scary.
And I nodded it sharply though, and I tell the pelican that you can. It's like you can sulk if you want. By the time we're off, it's like by the time we're all off this ship, I'll have you pulling your weight. I'm letting you know, if I had failed this by too much, I would have requested the men bring it to my quarters, let it out of the cage, and I would have volunteered to fight this pelican for dominance.
Fight the pelican!
I do have some funny interactions that I can do with this pelican.
Has some blood in its mouth from fighting the
Unfortunately, there is no stat block for a pelican in this game.
I also like to approach the pelican.
Daniel,
you would come up with one.
All
right.
Daniel wants to do something.
Red dragon. Okay, I got some.
Is there?
I got a stat block.
Ask, right?
I reach my fingered hand, not my clawed hand, slightly into the cage, saying, "I understand you, strange bird. As a gross creature of the sea myself, I know what it's gonna do. Like that's what I want.
A kindred spirit at last.
I understand you.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh my god, please crit 20, please. I never wanted a nat 20 more.
No, that's what I want this thing to hate me as much as I love it.
You see its beady velociraptor eyes just kind of lock in on your hand. It kind of cocks its head. And then screams and then puts its whole beak on your arm.
I love you.
I pull my.
It's flapping its wings violently, trying to rip your arm off. It doesn't have the strength to do it, obviously, but it is trying to murder you.
Ben, I pull my crossbow.
This is how you do it, man. This is how you break it. You don't need to. You don't need to talk to it and expect that its will bend to you. You exert your will silently, knowingly. Eventually, this creature will stop flapping, I will be the victor.
It doesn't.
I know.
Give me an endurance check.
Okay.
I have my crossbow out, aimed straight at this thing's head, and I am screaming at the captain to allow me to execute it for insubordination if possible mutiny. This pelican is clearly trying to commit mutiny.
You stand here as the ship shoves off, and you're here for a good half an hour as this thing is. Your arm is kind of sore at this point and probably bruised in some places. It's still going just as violently as it was in the.
Hold on,
I admire its determination so much.
Yes, Asim?
I walk up to the cage.
Okay.
And I look the pelican dead in its eyes.
Okay, one of its little eyes turns towards you as it is munching on your captain's hand.
Let him go.
Lana's headed at crossbow point for a solid half hour.
You say let him go? What? You give me a diplomacy or intimidation, whichever one you want.
Oh my god.
It don't matter which one at this point, but
whichever one you're trying to use.
Oh, intimidation. I have a +8.
You do have a +8.
Roll better than me, thank you.
Wow, 25. It does let go of Gilator's hand, but it is now squawking at you and puffed up its chest, and it's got its beak open at you.
Be silent.
What?
I bark at it. You will be silent.
It doesn't do that. It's still like it's squawking less, but it's still like chirping and like shrieking every couple of seconds, but not like constant shrill like screaming like it was before.
I feed it whatever we got to feed it with.
You give it some like hardtack rations as you throw it in there, or like a fish.
Yeah.
It eats it up.
Hell yeah.
I watch all this and I consider, because somebody asked me earlier if I've ever fought a bird, and like it seems like there's potential here. Just
Yeah, here's the thing about this.
Is this the adversary that can grant me a worthy death?
Oh my god.
Here's the thing about that bird. I am like, from a meta perspective, it being uncontrollable but still part of the crew means that it's absolutely part of the crew. It fits in so much.
Oh, it does.
Like, this is our mascot now.
okay, all that, but will it actually do its job?
It has
We
a
will
job.
find out at some point.
So here's the thing. One of my racial abilities is that I can just go full crab. Like, more crab than what I am now. Like, I can shrink down to the size of, like... Essentially, I could wild shape into a crab. Which means I can fit in its mouth. Which means I can dive bomb onto another ship.
Or it will literally just eat you.
Facts.
If it
I would
comes to that,
avoid
it
that.
comes to that. It might only be a one-time use. But I could never. I was suggesting expanding inside of him, like Ant-Man and
I
Thanos,
just thought of that.
But I would never. I would have to fight my way out of its maw.
With that being said, I pick up the cage.
It starts like throwing itself around.
You'll be still.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh,
I
never mind.
yell at the bird. You will be still.
Not being still. He's being the opposite of still. He's being shrill.
Yes.
Do I need to roll another intimidation?
No. It is like. It's definitely not. What do you do? Oh my god, you made land fighting a bird.
He did.
You make the bird bigger.
I don't know if I can. I didn't put much effort into it. I
That's
literally
awesome.
just put a bird there, colored it pelican, colored as best I could. and
What are
then
you
went from
naming
there.
this pelican?
You gotta name
I
it something
come up with
awful.
that.
You gotta name it something awful?
Swallow.
His name is Swallow?
Pelican of Death.
Yeah,
The whole
I would, because it's so rambunctious and awful and disgusting. I want to name it something kind of cute, but like something to do with like
Fluffy.
eating or swallowing, like gulp.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Nope, I'm gonna have to eyeball this stupid thing.
Yeah, there's a way to put votes in the chat, right? How do you do that?
Vote in where? In Fantasy Grounds?
No, in Discord.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Scuttle.
Scuttle?
Oh, I like Scuttle.
Did you say scuttle or cuddle?
Yes.
Scuttle. It's the bird from Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Scuttle, the bird from Little Mermaid. Oh my god. You mean the seagull?
The
guy.
seagull.
That's funny.
Voiced by the incomparable Buddy Hackett.
Yeah.
So what do we name the bird, guys?
I don't know. What would we have a couple of birds to name?
You have two. You have the albatross
Well,
and
we
this
have
guy.
two.
Clunkle.
Clunkle.
That's a wild name.
I want to give him a name that he'll respect.
I'm between.
To respond to.
Is there a way to ask him what his name is?
Maybe if we found a druid.
Do you have speak with animals? Do you have any way to speak with animals?
I don't know,
want
Gal.
to know what
Dilly?
he has to say.
You don't.
He's probably among sailors got the most vulgar mouth.
Ah!
Well, he does have a big one.
Wait a second. We have somebody who can understand all languages.
Yeah.
That's not a language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Animals don't count.
I figured, but it was worth a shot.
Maybe we can ask the Sea Witch.
I wanted.
That would be pretty cool.
Before we get there.
What?
Kind of want to name him before we get there.
I'm down for. I like Scuttle. I'm gonna put forth Gulp as the name that I'm gonna.
Ooh. I'm voting for Gulp.
My only hang-up is that might get confused with Gelf over the mic.
Okay, so I have a suggestion that involves both eating and is kind of a cute name.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Actually, I realized it maybe won't work. I was gonna say Nibble.
Nibble.
Mm-hmm.
What about Munchie?
Munchie.
Munchie.
Pelican with like a big fucking blunt hanging out of its mouth. Got the munchies.
So Nibble. Like Nibbler.
Apparently know her.
Nibbler.
Nibbler.
Like, I'm trying to think of, like, something like maybe like a play on a sentence, like, kind of like you see you in hell, and it's like,
Oh.
you see hell right there, because his name is Hell. So,
fun.
like, something like that.
Sure. That's funny.
Pit trap.
Bongo.
Bongo?
Mongo.
Mongo! Holy shit.
That sounds like a racial slur.
Kinda. I don't think it is. I've never heard that before, but it very well could be.
It sounds like you're abbreviating Mongoloid.
Oh, yeah.
So what are our options?
Scuttle and Gulp are the two winning ones right now.
Buddy. Mr. Beaks.
Mr. Beaks! Oh my god!
Francis.
Francis. Holy shit.
Call me Francis one more time.
That's funny. What are you doing?
I'm posting a picture in the meme chat.
Friends are evil.
Did you make that? Where did that come from?
No, oh my god, it's a pelican unicorn.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, oh my god. Alright, anyway.
Chili.
So yeah, what's the name we going with?
Scuttle.
So we have 2 votes for Gulp, 2 votes for Scuttle.
Chick Jagger.
What?
So
Chick Jagger.
Amandi, you're the tiebreaker, I guess, between Gulp and Scuttle.
Scuttle, I guess.
Scuttle it is.
Is that what T's? SCUTTLE?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I posted in the meme chat a pelicorn.
Yeah, I saw.
It's a, the worst parts of both a pelican and a horse.
Do you say pelicorn?
Yeah, it's from Drawfee.
I hate it. I love it so much.
There's horse teeth in the pelican beak.
Yep. All right. There's your little boy.
Become ungovernable.
That's him. There's Scuttle.
The freest goddamn pirate who ever sailed.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Understand that you are not in a cage because we attempt to trap you. You are in a cage for the safety of us and our crew. You are just as much a part of the crew as any of us. but we're afraid of you.
Yeah. All right.
Become ungovernable.
To Scuttle, and
Yeah.
maybe Scuttle will be like preen and just damn
No.
straight.
No, it doesn't understand that.
Fortunately, guys, it's 10 o'clock, and I gotta go to bed soon.
Okay.
So do we want to roll for Yashiro and see how far we get?
Or
Yeah.
did you want to go all the way to?
No, we
Andor.
established we're going to Yashiro first because I don't want my
I
men
think
going
he's still
hungry.
playing.
Okay.
Gregory, are you still playing?
It's gonna be a D8 in the end, correct?
No, I don't. I want Artie. I would help my mom.
Before we do that, we're gonna need to do a random encounter check. So go ahead and roll me a d12, Navigator.
In the tower or open?
You can roll it open. Okay. Give me a d20 roll.
Bad shit happened.
13. All right.
Number 13.
No.
Burger King for that.
You see, as you guys are sailing, a call on the crow's nest of one of your crew, shouting, "Sails on the horizon, Captain!"
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Navy, pirate, merchant.
He is gonna have to roll a history check.
Whatever it is,
Here
let's
they
take.
come.
Actually, why don't we let Lan roll a history check because it's his crew.
Gonna get them motherfuckers.
Worse, Captain. Swords of Tarna.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know what that means.
Lan.
I know it's David, but I don't know that his team would know.
Lanolin, you know the Swords of Tarna are fanatical priests of battle that, like, they're normally like mercenary companies, but some of them do take to the seas as just like reavers and pirates that just like fight anybody they come across.
Oh, God, they're gonna eat us?
They don't eat you, they fight you.
Oh.
Oh, well. They picked the wrong crew to fuck with.
Yeah, we got a fucking killer pelican.
Yeah, you don't fuck with Scuttle.
He'll fuck your ass up.
He will fuck your ass up.
All right.
Look, don't fuck with him. He's coming at you. He'll get you.
My God.
Our boy. Oh my God.
You got him for free. The other guy.
So we will fight the Swords of Tarna next time.
Great.
Yes.
On Pirate
And our
Ball
cliffhanger.
Z.
Pirate Ball Z, yes. So yeah, that was fun. That was a you guys got a lot done that session.
Nice.
I think so. I have birds.
Awesome game. You're birds. Well, thank you for the game, everybody.
Yeah.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Question, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think it's going to take for my ship and crew to go pick up a bird at the Drake?
A couple weeks at least.
Okay. I figured this Drake was a safer place to have them go meet anything. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody.
All right.
We're all still level 2, right?
No, you guys are level 3 right now, I believe.
We leveled up last time.
Yes.
Oh, I did. So I'll have to do that before next session.
Oh, whoops. Well, yeah.
I had to go to bed and I didn't have time to stay up, so I'll have to talk to you during the week and get that taken care of.
Okay, yeah, Gelf also didn't level up.
No, I did not.
Okay, so we'll have to go over that next time. I believe the 3 of you did.
I did.
Lan,
Okay.
Amandi, and Gilator. Yeah, you all leveled up.
Oh, I got a similar ability to Amandi, where if somebody attacks somebody who's not me, I get a reaction attack on them.
Yes.
Which means Amandi and I on the front lines, no matter who
Just
they
gonna beat
hit,
the
it's
shit out of everyone.
The wrong choice.
Either choice is the wrong choice. Yes.
Hang on, I want to remember. Mine is.
Y'all got
Mine is whenever one of you.
Power.
Also, wait. Who did?
Everybody. When you level up to 3rd level, you get an extra encounter power. You got Rhyme of the Blood-Seeking Blade, remember?
Yeah, I forgot how fucking metal my abilities are now.
Yeah,
God
I know.
Damn. Yeah, guys, some of the stuff that I got, this one is Rhyme of the Blood-Seeking Blade, Dirge of the Damned.
Yep.
Like, and a bunch of the other ones were even more fucking hardcore than that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of hardcore names at level 3.
I have had been confirmed that if I have a rhyme about a blood-seeking blade, somewhere in this world, there's somewhere in this world there is a blade that seeks blood.
Absolutely. I gotta write it in.
So it's not going to be Ballad of the Blood-Seeking Blade then?
It's whatever. Ballads rhyme.
Okay.
Just because I'm too lazy to change the name in Fantasy Grounds.
I wrote it down in the notes that there is a blood-seeking blade somewhere.
So in the
Craven Edge.
With the Sailor Rules thing.
Craven Edge, yeah.
Where now Anonymous Giraffe and Anonymous Gopher. I think it would be really funny to have like a giraffe gopher where it's like its head pops out of the hole and just keeps going.
Oh my god.
From my perspective, there's also, there was an anonymous lemur.
That was me. I was the anonymous lemur.
Yeah.
From my perspective, the Jedi are evil.
Anonymous leader.
No, lemur.
Lemur.
Yeah, we're talking about like your anonymous like animals in the Google Doc.
Lemur?
Oh.
I barely know.
God damn it. Anyway.
Boys and girls, I'm going to head off into the sunset.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
We'll catch you all next time.
Yeah.
Hey, Kayla?